Hey guys, welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. I know some of you guys have been coming to real Sunday School. That's great. You can do virtual Sunday School and you can come see us on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock. Right at the church, we're doing a lot of fun things. Today, I'm going to read you a book called Sam and the Lucky Money. Sam and Sam. And what we're going to find out about Sam in the book is that he gets a gift from his grandmother and he realizes the best part of getting this gift is actually giving the gift away. So stay tuned. We got a great book for you. All right. Sam and the Lucky Money by Karen Chin. See there? There we go. Sam could hardly wait to get going. He zipped up his jacket and patted his pockets. It was time to go to Chinatown for New Year's Day. Sam thought about the sweet oranges and lucky money, crisp dollar bills tucked in a small red envelope called Lacey's. Sam's grandparents gave him Lacey's every New Year. Each envelope was decorated with a symbol of luck, two golden mandarins, a Chinese junk, a slithering dragon, a giant peach. Sam's Lacey's were embossed in gold. Sam counted out $4. Boy, did he feel rich. His parents said he didn't have to buy a notebook or socks as usual. This year, he could spend his lucky money his way. Sam, his mom called. It's time to go shopping. Hurry so we don't miss the lion. Coming, said Sam. The streets hummed with the thump of drums and the clang of cymbals. Everywhere dusty red smoke hung in the dry air left by exploding firecrackers. Give me your hand, said his mother. I don't want you to get lost. Sam took her hand reluctantly. It seemed like everyone was shopping for New Year's meals. There were so many people crowded around the overflowing vegetable bins that Sam had to look out for elbows and shopping bags. Right next to the vegetable stand were two huge red paper mounds. Sam kicked the piles with his right foot and then with his left foot until he created a small blizzard. On the third kick, he felt his foot land on something strange. "Aya!" someone cried out in pain. Startled, he looked up to find an old man sitting against the wall. The stranger was rubbing his foot. Bare feet in winter, Sam thought. Where are his shoes? Sam stared at the man's dirty clothes as he backed away. He found his mother picking out oranges and he tugged on her sleeve, pulling harder than he meant to. "Hey, I need this arm," she said. "Where have you been? It's time to go." For once, Sam was glad to follow his mother. In the bakery window, Sam eyed a gleaming row of fresh char sai bao, his favorite honey-topped buns. When they opened the door, the smell of sweet egg tarts and coconut pastries erased any thought of the stranger. Sam wondered how many sweets he could buy with $4. "Neya ma ya ah," said a young woman from behind the counter. When Sam gave her a puzzled look, she repeated the question in English. "What do you want?" Sam was about to ask for buns when he noticed a tray full of New Year's cookies. They were shaped like fish, with fat pleated tails that looked like little toes. He couldn't help but think about the old man again. Sam decided he wasn't hungry at all. Suddenly, he heard a noise from outside that sounded like 1,000 leaves rustling. He ran to the window to see what was happening. "Look," he yelled. Bundles of firecrackers were exploding in the street. Rounding the corner was Festival Lion, followed by a band of cymbals and drums. Sam pulled his mother outside. The colorful lion wove down the street like a giant centipede, teased by a clown wearing a round mask. It tossed its head up and down. It came to a halt in front of the meat market and sniffed a giant lacy that hung in the doorway along with a bouquet of lettuce leaves. With loud fanfare, the band urged the lion toward its prize. "Take the food, take the money, bring us good luck for the new year," Sam shouted along with the others. His heart pounded in time with the drum's beat. With a sudden lunge, the lion devoured the lacy all in an eye blink and continued down the street. The crowd clapped and then quickly dispersed. "That was a hungry lion," Sam's mother joked. Now he felt hungry too and wanted to get back to the bakery. But just then, a large grand opening sign caught Sam's eye. In the window were cars, planes, robots, and stuffed animals. A new toy store, just the place to spend his lucky money. Sam ran down one aisle and then another. He examined a police car with a wailing siren flashing lights. He squeezed a talking pig and laughed at its loud oink oink. Then he spotted the basketballs. A new basketball was the perfect way to spend his lucky money. But when he saw the price tag, he got angry. I only have $4, he shouted. I can't buy this. In fact, everything he touched cost more than that. What is $4 good for? He complained, stamping his feet. His mother scrunched up her eyes, the way she always did when she scolded him, and guided him out the door. Sam couldn't help it. Even with all the shiny gold in them, the laces seemed worthless. Sam, when someone gives you something special, you should appreciate it, his mother said as she marched him along. Sam stuffed his laces back in the pockets. The sun had disappeared behind some clouds, and he was starting to feel the chill. He dragged his feet along the sidewalk. Suddenly, Sam saw a pair of bare feet and instantly recognized them. They belonged to the old man he had seen earlier. The man also remembered him and smiled. Sam froze in his steps, staring at the man's feet. His mother kept walking. When she turned back to check on Sam, she noticed the old man. Oh, she said, shifting her shopping bag so she could dig in her purse for some coins. Sorry, I only have a quarter. The man bowed his head several times in thanks. He acts like it's $1,000,000, Sam thought, shaking his head. As they started to walk away, Sam looked down at his own feet, warm and dry in his boots. Suddenly he stopped. Can I really do anything I want with my lucky money? He asked. Yes, of course, his mother answered. Sam pulled his laces from his pockets. The golden dragon looked shinier than ever. He ran back and thrust his lucky money into the surprised man's hands. You can't buy shoes with this, he told the man, but I know you can buy some socks. The stranger laughed, and so did Sam's mom. So Sam walked back to his mother and took her warm hand and smiled and gave a gentle squeeze. As they headed home for more New Year's celebration, Sam knew he was the lucky one. Sam learned a great lesson that day on what's valuable and what's not. And I think by meeting that gentleman on the street, he got to see what life was like for other people and how that maybe $4 wasn't a lot to him, but it was a fortune to somebody else. So remember that next time you get a gift, maybe it's something you want to share. All right, I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.